racism is not new, it's just being televised. And that's what's happening. Now the images of the really cruel and inhumane treatment of people is being videotaped. And it's hard to take a look at those things and it be repeated and repeated. And I think what really got folks is while George Floyd was being kneed to death, the officer was looking like he was ordering lunch, like it was nothing going on. And this man is calling for his mama and asking for breath. I mean, it was just to actually witness that really turned. It was a turn. It was a turn. We have educators who and parents and scholars that come to us that say, you know, this is not in the books. This is not regular, you know, curriculum. This is not our young people are not learning, you know, American history. Um, and it's really important for us to have a strong relationship with you because you keep pushing out what has happened. There's no way to understand where we are if we don't know what happened, where we've been, and we certainly can't determine where we're going. The Lorraine Motel was a hopping place. The Lorraine Motel in its heyday was the place that Blacks came, was in the Green Book. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Green Book, but there was a need for a Green Book so that Blacks could stay somewhere. There was a safe place to stay because public travel, public transportation, public lodging was illegal. The museum is really a testament to protest. It was through protest that so much happened. And, you know, some consider protest as not the best way to get the point across. But Dr. King said silence. You know, it is not good to be silent. You have to have, and he was into orderly protest for sure, but to get out the issues and help folks understand what's going on is almost the only way to get any reckoning and um, change. And we are all about being catalysts for social change. And young folks are saying, you know, old folks, I need y'all to sit down for a minute because y'all been working on this for a long time and nothing's happening. And so we are now going to do something. There was an awkwardness of trying to even understand how to make things better. Well, that's movement. That's good. You need to be uncomfortable about uncomfortable situations. When you can look at the news and turn off and just go get dinner or eat dinner during news while you're seeing these horrific images, there's something wrong with that. But that doesn't give us as individuals a pass on what we need to do. The movement is full of everyday people, had very little. You know, they were not trying to be Dr. King. I'm certainly not trying to be Dr. King. Nobody is trying to do that. You know, we are motivated by him, inspired by him, but the role that we individually play is to see something and do something. He said, "Did you know about all of this?" And he said, "Yeah, some of it, but no, I'm learning like you are today. I didn't know about all of it, but I knew about some of it." And the little boy looked at him, he scrunched up his face, and he said, "So what did you do?" And granddad, you know, looked at him and he said, "Well, the reason that we're here is that we got to do something. So we're going to try to do this journey together." Because I didn't do anything. And I can't say it's because I didn't know some things. I did know some things, but I didn't do anything. And I always say, well, what's your power base? You got jobs, give people jobs. You have education resources, make sure they have that. You've got money to fund critical things, help with that. You've got time, energy, do that. We have a core of, you know, about 800 volunteers that are always trying to figure out what they can do. So there's a place for all of us to do something. And we encourage us to just pick something, pick it. I tell people when they come through the museum, if they're not transformed, they need to go back through. Something happened. You weren't paying attention. There's no way in the world you're not moved by the story of the civil rights movement. There's no way in the world if you've got a heart or a mind or eyes. But one of the things he said is, I choose love because hate is too great a burden to bear. That's really, it sounds really simple, but it's huge. I do it every day. It's the most uncomfortable thing you can do is see tough images and hear what people went through. But it's the most gratifying thing is to understand that folks cared enough to make a difference. And there have been differences made, and differences are being made every day.